Before Android 10, storage was divided into private storage and shared storage. Private storage is Android slash data slash package name, for example, this. And access to each of these folders was limited to owner app alone. Apart from private storage, rest of the storage was called shared storage. All media and non-media files were stored in this section of the storage. So, what was the problem with it? Well, most of the apps do not need the access of all storage since their use case are limited. So, one such use case could be a grocery app or an e-commerce app that just needs users to upload their profile picture. So, access to whole storage is a security threat. An app can access a document valuable as your bank statement or personal files. How would you like it? And second thing, it was causing unorganized data. For example, data is scattered at multiple places in shared storage. If you have to uninstall an app and clear its data, it will not come easy to clear that all of data. So with Android 10, Android started to restructure storage. Let's see how it looks now. This division is called scooped storage. Idea behind scooped storage was to divide storage into multiple blocks. An app would be provided to access to the storage blocks. In addition, system will bind storage to owner apps so that it comes easier for the system to locate relevant files corresponding to an app. This would also help to remove app specific data once app is uninstalled unless user does not want it. So what permission changes? Private storage remains the same. However, shared storage is divided into media collection and download collection. Media collection stores image, video, and audio files. Download collection would take care of non-media files. In short, for private storage, app needs no special permission. However, for non-media files in shared storage, you have to use storage access framework. And for media files in shared storage, you can access them through Media Store API.